Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm here to share with you week 1 of Sunshine on My Mind. This week is going to be the cutting week. So no sewing this week, just cutting. And this table runner is going to end up 20 inches by 74 inches. I will link the website down below where you can go and get your patterns. As you can see, I'm not in my normal sewing room. I'm on a retreat this week, actually one of my own retreats. So if you hear some different sounds and things, sewing machines in the background, but I didn't want to miss this week because I'm super excited to begin this wonderful sew along. Sunshine on My Mind, the fabric is so gorgeous, so I'm super excited about it. So let's get started. I'll show you the cuts that we have to make, and then next week we're gonna sew. So for now, here are the cuts, and I'll see you next week for the sewing. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to cut 4 2-inch by width of fabric strips. Set those aside. And then you're going to cut 2 more 2-inch by width of fabric strips. And you're going to subcut those to 2 inches by 12.5 inches. I almost said 2.5 inches by 12.5 inches. Okay. The next thing you're going to want to do is cut a 6-inch by width of fabric strip. Can't talk today. And you're going to cut 2 6-inch squares, and then you're going to get 8 6.5 by 3.5 inch rectangles. And then the next step is to cut 3 3.5 inch by width of fabric strips, and you're going to get 4 more 3.5 by 6.5 inch rectangles. So a total of 12 3.5 by 6.5 inch rectangles. And out of those 3.5 inch strips, you're also going to cut 23.5 inch squares. The next thing you're going to want to do is grab fabric B, which is this gorgeous fabric right here, and you're going to cut 2 6-inch squares. Then you're going to get fabric C, and you're going to cut 24 3.5 inch squares. Beautiful green. And then we're going to get fabric D, which is these cute lemons. And with fabric D, you're going to cut 2 6.5 inch squares and 1 6-inch square. The next fabric you're going to have is fabric E, and that's 8 3.5 by 6.5 inch rectangles, which is these pretty roses. Gorgeous. And then you're going to take fabric F and cut 2 6.5 inch squares, these lemons. Love the lemons. And the next thing you're going to cut is fabric G, and that's 8 3.5 inch squares. It's a beautiful background leaf. And the easiest one to cut, fabric H, you're going to cut 1 6-inch square. That's the roses. And then we have fabric I, and you're going to cut 5 2.5 by width of fabric strips, which is this beige with the lemons, with the words. And then the last thing you're going to cut is fabric J, 5 2.5 by width of fabric strips, and it's the border lemon stripe. So really pretty. The cutting didn't take me very long at all, very, very fast. And so if you get all this done, put it aside for this coming Monday, this next Monday, and then we will sew together. I'm really, really excited for this one. This fabric is gorgeous, and this table runner is going to be a great addition to your table for summer. All right, everybody, thanks for hanging out with me. Thanks for putting up with the background. I know it's my normal background. I'm at, like I said, a quilting retreat. I'll be back in my sewing room next week and ready to sew with you guys. So I'll see you then. Take care.